What a difference in New England weather day to day. Last time we were out metal detecting, 95. Real humid. Next day, today, 65 degrees. Breezy. Sorry for the shadowing, it's early. Well, we're doing a bit of the usual, exploring, detecting. This is a big area with a lot of old home sites that are just long ago deserted and abandoned. But today, being that the weather is so good, we're gonna take our time. So as we make our way up this old road, there's a bunch of spots where I've definitely been, and then there's some spots or areas where I definitely have not been. So I'm just making my way up the way pretty much to the furthest point that I want to go, and then I gotta go out. There's a pretty good sized mountain over there. That's kind of what has me curious today. And if we don't find anything of interest, there's a couple cellar holes on the way back we can visit, but forward. The last couple weeks making videos, we had some good days, we had some great days, we had some nothing happening days. But with that heat wave, you're really limited to the amount of time you can be outside and exert yourself. So that's why today we're going to enjoy it. Now see, that stands out to me. That's definitely a break in the wall, but I think my eyes, if you look at my cuff, caught a small stitch of rock wall. You probably can't even see it, but it's there. It's like one layer, like a shoulder. Oh yeah, it's definitely there. Clear as day standing on top of it. And we are pretty much in the area that I want to begin my re-exploration of. I was looking for a spot to get off the road, and this is definitely it. Yeah, well, let's do the usual. Check the hilltop. Oh, that's a nice big old tree. And that's a hole in the ground. It's full of rocks. Huh. Well, only one thing to do. Turn it on and listen. Come on, give us some nail iron. There's a little. There's a bit more. Maybe. There's definitely quite a bit of iron. And that. Alright, let's find out. I'm thinking it is a cellar hole. I'm also thinking it's been detected, but If it is, I'm real happy we found it. Oh, it's something. I don't know, but it is something. Huh. So here's the funny part of it. I'll tell you a little story. 2014, 11 years ago, one of the guys lost their pinpointer, and we had to come back in the dark to find it, and it was right on the other side of where it drops down. That's where I just spotted that little line of rock wall and came up. So it's taken that long for me to get back over to the side of this place, but that's funny, we were right there. Oh yeah, look at this. Brick shards. But I'm also seeing iron things laying around. Well, it's been picked clean, but that's not a disappointment because we just found one we missed, and there's still a lot of ground going that way I need to check. So, you never know. And believe me, I gave it a good swing. There's a decent amount of nice ground here. I found the foundation of a small outbuilding, just nails. But I have a lot of area I want to check out, so we're just going to keep moving. That was still a win. One more for the map. On a different day, I may spend a few hours at a place like that to find a few things, but I really just need to take advantage of this cool weather while it's here. Can't tell if I'm seeing wall. No, just rocks. See, initially we followed the old proper road to get up in here, and honestly that site we were just at was not too far off of it. That's why it was found. We didn't find it because it was dark out and we were looking for a pinpointer. I remember that day clearly. It was a long day. We walked out in the dark and then had to come back in. But now, at this point, we're going where there's no roads. But we do have wall. And a corner. It does not keep going, but we are going for depth today. Even this is hard to tell if it's old logging ruts, which we know a lot of times the loggers found the cart paths way back. For a colonial settled area, this is actually different than the norm. There's no big grid square walls. They just built the walls where they needed them. You know, kind of follow the terrain. So we don't have that in the equation to assist us as usual. We're just flying blind. Oh yeah, so I'm walking. Definitely been logged. Look over to my left. Wall again, way out here. That's good. Hopefully, probably, maybe. So that was a pretty good gap of nothing going on land-wise, but somebody was here. Well, I just climbed up out of the low-lying swamp. There's stacked rocks out here. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them. It has the feel. Well, there's a little hole. And there's something in the ground. Rock. So I would say that took me about half an hour from the last one to this one. Not including where I started, so we are definitely out there. Oh, ground's brutal. Oh yeah. How's that for a start? A thimble. I think we are on it. Beauty. Chunk of pewter. Might be spoon bowl. There's things. I'm actually right, what is that? Inside the footprint. So I'll get some rocks. Oh, huh. Wonder if that's a buckle. God, I can't get in anywhere. Nope. That is a proper chunk of spoon bowl. Pewter. So, nice and old. Huh. Nice, look at that. About 5 feet away. The neck of the spoon. That was deep though. finally a button. And it's pewter. These sites out here, mid 1700s into early 1800s. Early stuff. Well, as I walk around looking for signals, this is another strange one, like where we dug up the coat. Everything is inside the footprint of the house. When I walk out from the footprint, quiet. I think it's more spoon. Wow. Lots of spoon chunks. More pewter. That might be the top of a spoon. Weird. Sounds like more pewter. Dandy button would be nice. Honestly, I have the feeling that we're not going to find a whole bunch of stuff here. The signals that are here are easy, but it's just quiet all around. Oh, there we go. At least it's not pewter this time. It's a buckle. So we'll give it the business for a bit and move on, because I have a couple hours of hiking to continue my loop of exploring anyways. Oh, there's a button. Convex shape. Oh, nice. There we go. There's a beauty. Right in the chimney stack. Shoe buckle frame. Beauty. Yeah, high numbers and a bit stretchy on the sound. Had a thought, had a feeling. And there it is. Oh, nice. Another thimble. Still inside the footprint. A little bit bigger than the first one. Well, I don't think the place has been detected because you saw the signals that I swung over. No problem. They were just all inside the footprint. So I'm going to put this on the list of come back to with the guys, because they'll pick the hell out of it. And we're going to continue the big loop. I want to go straight across and then come back down into the tail end of one of the other sites I'm aware of. So that's what we're doing. This will be roughly a 5-hour trip for me today, so I'm already 3 hours in. I just want to give myself time, because you never know, we might find something else to come back to. Like I said, I have one more area to check out up behind another site. Alright, well, I can see swamp coming up because I'm not going back exactly the way I came in, because I'm looping. Woof. I may have to go back the other way and reach around. Well, I dumped onto this. Definitely an old travel path. Logs, no surprise, right? Woof. You can see the grow back is not terribly old at all. Okay, good. There's our wall. And it does not look like improved land. It's kind of what I was hoping for. But either way, I get to see what's out here. Down at the bottom is the cellar hole that we've detected for years, but just never been out back. Well, I figured I'd turn it on for the heck of it, walk 10 feet. Cha, it's a coin. Ain't that crazy? You get into the worst spot, turn it on, walk a few feet, and dig an Indian head penny. Wow. Ain't that nice? Let me clean that up. See if we can see a date. Oh, it's actually quite green underneath. Once you get the cake off. I actually turned the machine on because when I got to the bottom of the hill, this wall is loaded with small rocks, like they were working it. If you're just putting animals out there, you're not gonna pick up all them little small ones for the wall. They just didn't. Ah, that looks decent. Well, that is a very nice, clean 1883 Liberty headdress 1 cent US coin. That was a gift. Thank you. That is the funny thing about metal detecting. You spend all the time at a spot where you think you should be finding things. You do find things, but it's work. And then you turn it on for the hell of it, just at a random spot, and bam, a coin. Now, let's see what was beside it. Shotgun Willie. Could have been the same person. Well, I made it all the way off the hill. I'm at my last stop. I figured I would stop at the cellar hole, give it a quick swing. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky like the coin. Well, that was a great big fun day. 2 sites found, one worth going back to. A whole lot of ground covered. Perfect. And we end with melted stuff. Still a great day. Hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you all watching all the time. And I'll see you next time.